Hello and welcome to Integrative Wisdom, Elder Care Coaching and Consulting. I'm Verna Fisher, and if we are covering elder care, it must be Thursday. So welcome to this video. I wanted to share with you a little synchronicity that happened to me this morning as I was getting up and ready to go for my day. I happened upon a Facebook post from the Beautiful Dying Expo, and they had shared a TED Talk. And I don't have the name of the woman who gave the talk. She's a death doula, and I did post it on my Facebook page, so I have it to go back to share with you in comments later. But it was perfect timing. Her talk was about what if we approached birth the same way that we approached dying. And it was really very eye-opening in the sense of we both are born and we die. And yet we approach the birth aliveness part with open arms. And yet the dying part, which is talking about a natural death, not a traumatic death, is a natural unfolding as well. And depending upon our spiritual beliefs, religious beliefs, there's an unfolding that takes place with that last breath. And yet when she juxtaposed the two, imagine if your doctor said, you're pregnant, right? Oh, don't talk like that. Let's just not go there. No, we don't need a plan. No. We don't want to do that, And then later on going, well, I guess this treatment isn't working, but I'm not sure what we should do about it. Anyway, she goes on and on and on. And I thought, what a great synchronicity, given that today was a day that I wanted to talk about elder care, coaching, and consulting, or that experience of how we approach the elderhood of our life, and more specifically, recognizing that it ends in death, and that in point of fact, everyone dies. Everyone dies. And if you come from a soul perspective, a spiritual perspective, we would also say that we don't necessarily plan the timing alone. That perhaps we are in partnership with something bigger than ourselves that is always journeying along with us and guiding us. And yet in our society, especially today in the United States, we simply don't know how to show up to that. We just don't. And so we push it away. So anyway, I love the synchronicity. I love the idea that I am being in firm partnership with the divine and with something bigger than myself. I do not talk about end of life lightly. It's not something that is 100% natural to me, and yet in hearing the presentation this morning as I did, it brought back such a depth of emotion for me, reminding me of all of those people that I walked with in just a little bitty part of their journey, and how blessed I was to be there and to hopefully be a healing presence in some way as they navigated those waters. It's again a desire of integrative wisdom, not only to help guide us to a healing practice, but also to help guide us to do better at welcoming our dying, and to recognize that we are already walking with our dying. We just have not acknowledged it as yet, maybe most likely. And so, as so much of this work is, it's about having conversations. Um, we can start with that premise. When was the last time I thought about my dying and what that might look like? I mean, with the coronavirus, people, um, we are being shown that it's an intimate aspect of our lives, and we're acting in crazy ways sometimes, but perhaps there is a silver lining in the sense of, can I begin to show up to that part? What would I want people to know about my life, about what was important to me? And so, in this TED Talk, she was talking about how she helped her parents write their own obituary, more or less. What was it about their life? And she tells the story, and hopefully you'll listen to it. But, you know, we who have done some of the work in elder care have been asked to imagine what would people be saying if I reached an elder age, died, and now I'm in my casket and people are looking down on me. What would I want them to be saying about me? What might they be saying about me? What things were left unsaid, right? What things were left unsaid? Because I kept saying, no, it's not time. No, we don't need to go there. No. Well, death is not a one breath and I'm gone. Death is over a significant amount of time. But as each time wave goes, we're less and less able to actually communicate and to have conversations. And so to be in that space of communication, that's my main message, I guess, for today. Not only for your elders that are in your life, but for your own life, to recognize it is not morbid to imagine my dying, unless it's obsessive, and there's always there's always the people that are the outliers, one way or the other. We want to be kind of, again, it's the happy middle in some way, that we can say, what indeed is my legacy? What do I need to let go of, people? It's time to shake loose all of those things that have been binding us up for so long. And it's not going to be a one-time shake loose. We know that cells have memory, and however many years we've been telling ourselves the same story over and over and over, well, we need to unwind that story, and it's going to take more than one time to say it. And so a lot of times, well, we won't even go there. I'll go there another day, so stay tuned. All right. So thank you very much for watching this video. Again, I would love it and appreciate it if you can share with others that integrative wisdom exists, and that there is some wisdom there, and there is some information there, and there is some support there, and there is some hope there, and there is grace there, here. And so much love to you. Any questions, you can message me. Anyone that wants to set up some Zoom classes about this. There's so many ways that we can still connect and we can still do this work, even where we're kind of in a sense of locked down. We don't have to be locked out of growing in wisdom. All right, everyone. Thanks a lot. Love you. Bye.